Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is SAT Situation. Let's start with the warm-up questions. 1번. What is the hardest test you have ever taken? 여태 본 시험 중 가장 어려웠던 시험은 무엇이었나요? The hardest test I've ever taken might have been the statistics class that I took in university. I tried my hardest to understand statistics, and it was very difficult. I did get a good grade, surprisingly, but that's one of the hardest tests when it came to university education. The test that I did for the police when I wanted to be a police officer, that was also very difficult as well. 2번. Have you ever taken the SAT? SAT, SAT is like the 미국 대학 수능 시험. 본 적이 있나요? No. Number 1, I'm not from America. Number 2, there is a Australian version of the SAT. However, I didn't take that either. I went to university and I graduated. However, I didn't need the SAT or the Australian version of the SAT to get into university. I wasn't a great student either. I had to do a course, like a diploma, in order for me to get into university. That was my way of getting into university. Anyway, now let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번. Take something with a grain of salt. Take something with a grain of salt. Take something with a grain of salt. 뭐뭐를 모두 믿지 않고 걸려서 듣다. So, despite the high status, many students in the US either never take the SAT or take it with a grain of salt. So, to view something or like some specific claims that may be misleading or unverified, and you should have some skepticism in this situation. 2번. Exclusive. 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 배타적인. But you also have students hoping to get into exclusive universities only accept the top 1 or 2% of applicants, even though many more are qualified. So exclusive is sort of limited to a certain group of people. 3번. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. 아주 중요한 문제. For those students, the SAT becomes a big deal, similar to the university entrance exams taken by students in East Asia. So, big deal is another way of saying a very important thing. 4번. Built in. Built in. Built in. 내장된. This will allow for some cool features such as a built-in calculator. So built-in is something already included into something else. Alright. 5번. Choke. 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 긴장해서 망치다. Not like 목이 막다. Like it's a bit different. It also allows the test to be an hour shorter, but what happens to students who get nervous and choke early on in the exam? So, to fail under pressure is another word for choke. 6번. Objective. 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 객관적인. But others insist that they offer the most objective way to evaluate applicants. The debate will undoubtedly continue. So it's based on facts, not opinions. Alright, that was a preview section. Now let's move on to the review section.